Hello, my name is Ian Thompson, and in my previous speech, I spoke about Wyndham Vacation Ownership. That's where I'm currently employed. And the position that I am currently applying for today is what we would call the owner care team. So what is the owner care team? Basically, your job is to diffuse any escalations that might involve contract work. Someone thinks that they're not being told everything correctly. They think that they're being scammed or things are not being represented correctly. So along with handling those situations, like I said before, you deal with like contract work. You clarify things for people, make sure they understand things. Make sure that they signed their life away forever, and they're probably not going to get it back. So basically, the qualifications for an owner care agent, or OC, as we might call it. The requirements range from having a high school diploma or the equivalent to being certified in Club Wyndham computer systems, which I am currently, since I've been working there. And then having a minimum of 1 year of customer service. That's all you do, is customer service. You want to make sure the customer feels right, even if it's wrong. That's a big deal. So I feel that my qualifications, I'm definitely up to code. I can go over other qualifications that are listed on the job form, if necessary during questioning. So I went ahead and listed some pertinent things. My most recent job before Wyndham, Price Cutter. It's a local grocery store. I dealt a lot with customer service. So it's my personal belief that working with people in a grocery store, it's a pretty similar situation. You want to make sure the customer's always right. The only difference is that they're right there with you. They're not talking to you over phone. So combining all of my job experience, I have about 2 years of customer service. I would say I'm pretty well qualified for that. Other qualifications, that might help. If you were to happen to have like the swiftness of a coursing river, the force of a great typhoon, the strength of a raging fire, and the mysteriousness of the dark side of the moon, that might help, even if it is not a necessary requirement. It couldn't hurt to possess those qualities. So I've told you what the job is. I've told you what the qualifications are. So how do I get the job? Basically, my current plan is to work hard within the company and improve my metrics. Whenever you talk to people on the phone, you're monitored to make sure that you're kind and polite and you're not a jerk to them. You don't tell them that they're an idiot that's sold their soul away. Basically, the better you are, the more likely you are to be promoted. So along with that, finishing my degree would help too. I'm studying, it's a general studies degree, which is kind of whatever. But for a corporate level thing, a bachelor's degree definitely does help, just for the fact that you've completed a 4-year degree. It's definitely a positive. I also believe that completing a certificate in Microsoft Office is probably a really helpful thing too, because we deal with a lot of Office programs. And finally, a certificate in conflict resolution and dispute is definitely another thing I'm planning on getting a hold of. It's a huge deal. A lot of the calls you deal with are going to involve escalations that are with conflict and dispute. The final piece of the puzzle that I think, this is my personal thing, so I think that crafting and maintaining a calming tone to use with my speaking voice is definitely one of the things that I definitely want to try to do. It sounds silly, but I'm a firm believer that if you let people vent and you stay calm with them and you stay consistently toned, there's no escalation that's too large to squash. So we know the job, we know the qualifications, and I have a plan to succeed. And I believe that the job is in my hands. It's only a matter of time, whether it be this time or the next time they offer it. I truly believe that my goal is going to be met with a little bit of persistence and action and hard work. I think I'll get there eventually. So now I guess I'll entertain questions. If you have any questions about this job that I've been talking about, you can do that. Yes, sir.